Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me at Neve Tarot. This is going to be a pick-up card reading about messages from Spirit for you right now that you need to hear in your life or that you're being drawn to. I've made 3 piles already with astrology cards that will specify the area of your life that the message is intended for, as well as related tarot to clarify. The first pile is a smooth shell, clamshell. The second pile is a mini conch type shell, and the third pile is a polished river rock. So you can pause the video or just pick whichever pile you find yourself drawn to, or then if you want to say it's 1, 2, 3, however you feel connected to it. You can listen to all the messages. They're going to be related to different parts of your life, so you might find you want to listen to one. And I've asked Spirit and Universe to give us some messages for our highest good in these areas of our life, and the cards will help us understand the clarity we need. So if you need to, go ahead, pause the video, and just pick a pile. Okay, I'm going to set up the reading. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1, which is the smooth clamshell. Okay, so I'm just going to lay out the cards and then tune into the energies. So let me just see. So this is for this pile 1. The house card that was pulled is the 4th house. The 4th house is the home and roots of your being, family, foundations, home, but also the essence of who you are. And Uranus, that's an interesting combination actually, is the potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening, often connected with, there's a variety of ways to interpretations to the houses and the planets. Not so much range of interpretations, but the different elements that people put emphasis on. And of course, it's specific to the messages or what's going on in your life. But anyway, for this case, I feel rebellion or a sudden change is also important. So the house card is going to represent the area of your life that Spirit is giving us some messages about. And the planet card is the personality, the part of your personality or that you're bringing to it, the energy you're bringing into the message that's being given. So it seems like wow, so for anyone who picked pile 1, it seems like you've had, there's going to be some, because this is a message from Spirit, there's going to be some, major change or epiphany when it comes to things related to your home and family, the sense of, like I just said, the roots of your being. It could be some kind of something where you're breaking out of your shell. You're doing something different from what you have done in the past, or what people around you don't expect you to do. If you have children, or your immediate family, your parents or children, it could be something that affects them. And it could also just be a sense of your inner being, a major change in your inner being as it relates to your sense of the foundations or the ideas you have about home life, childhood, family life. What's interesting here is in the tarot that we also actually see the 6 of Cups came out. So, and in this case, in the context of the reading and the messages here, it does have to do with something potentially, related again to your sense of inner being, your childhood, nostalgia, loyalty, reminiscing, unconditional love, things that are in the safe aspect of the fourth house, like the things that make you feel secure. But we also see the wheel, which is interesting and lining up a little bit with this potential for change. So essentially, I think here, for those of you who picked pile 1, is that there's some kind of enlightenment and change, always for your higher good, that is coming in to your sense of your roots, your home, your family life. I feel like it's a change you're making that is going to break the mold. Luck is on your side. Destiny's on your side. You might be taking a little bit of a risk, or it feels like a risk to you, but like a safe one, a calculated one. It could be something as simple as, moving out, buying a new house, or changing the way that you thought a family structure should be, or how you relate to how you relate between yourselves as family members. But you're going to do it in a way that keeps your sense of identity, who you are, what you resonate with in your inner core of your inner child. So it's going to come in a way that doesn't, that although might be rebellious, doesn't disrupt it negatively. I feel like it's going to happen in a way that it's meant to happen. It might not be easy, because sudden change never is, unless it depends on what sign you are. Maybe you're reveling in it. So there could be two types of personalities, some who are just like really excited for this shift of energy they're about to have, while others of you might be a little bit hesitant. But I see whoever's picking this pile, Spirit is saying, while respecting your home life, your fourth house, your family, your own sense of self-respect for yourself, go forth and break the mold when it comes to this, and do it with gusto. Have a clear sense of your vision. Integrate the different elements that you might be facing to make this kind of big change, or what might just be big to you. Also keep in mind, it might not be big just because someone else doesn't think it's a massive rebellious change. It is for you. It could even be finding a new group of people who share your interests or something. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. But anyway, go forth, make this groundbreaking activity. And even though you should move forth with momentum and speed, and don't let the opportunity pass you by, remember loyalty, honor to your home, to your roots is important. So as you move forward and make this rebellious change, move into a new phase of your life, do it with a sense of respect for your roots, your beginnings, and even though you might be leaving some people behind or some things behind in some sense, you're not in spirit, and make sure that you make your decisions so you're not really, you're only growing your inner child. You're not really leaving it behind. Okay. That's interesting. This is exciting. So that's pile 1. Okay. You'll have to let me know, pile 1, what that is, what this change is. And again, it's whatever is big or small for yourself. Okay, so this is pile 2, the little conch-shaped shell. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, second house. I'm all like excited from that. Uranus energy. Okay. Jupiter. Okay. Just give me a second to tune into the energies. Pile 2. Okay. So we have the second house. So this, for those of you who picked pile 2, this message is for the second house area of your life. which is your assets, finances, and the things you value, the tangible things, naturally, with the natural rule being Taurus, but the tangible things, often finances, assets, but any sense of the material possessions. The part of your personality that's Spirit is saying is going to be engaged in this thing coming in the second house is Jupiter, which is actually quite exciting. It's a benefic planet. So your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. So I can't help but think like there's some potentially, good luck and fortune coming in the area of your finances. That just might be the message here, but let's just see. Tarot, we have Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so so what I think the message here from Spirit for those of you who pick pile 2 is that either you're thinking about working on something, or something is going to come that is going to improve your abundance. You've either been hoping for it, thinking about it, or started to take the steps towards it, and luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. You might have been in a period, either in the recent past, or it could have even been just a general feeling over the past few years where you felt, that luck wasn't on your side when it came to abundance, which is kind of interesting, that you couldn't figure out like how to get in, what the key was to get past, past that lock into the door where everything you wanted or you believed was right behind that door. You were starting to feel dejected, like was not going to be on your side, that you weren't going to be able to grow the way you wanted to, and you might have started to lose a little bit of your confidence or courage with which you might have started out with initially. But I think this combination is actually excellent. There's either some renewal of spirit or something's coming towards you, and you're actually going to have this abundance in the material sense, in the material world, but it's also going to lead to full abundance and completion in your emotional well-being, or it might come as a result of you focusing on your emotional well-being, or you might realize that you might find a new way to relate for yourself your emotional abundance and success with your material abundance, because we all have a different equation on how to do that. If there was anything, if there was something you couldn't see before and how to make headway with regarding to your, the things you value in your life, your finances, you might have also just found ways to break those boundaries now to be able to achieve that prosperity. And however it is you define that prosperity, you're going to be growing, because we also see this, even those are different suits, this 5 to 10, you're going to feel this growth. It might not be sudden or immediate growth. It's going to be a movement in the right direction. It's going to be slow, potentially, cautious, calculated, but you're going to see measurable results of this growth. You're heading in the right direction, and every step you take, you're going to see some result that confirms this abundance that's coming towards you, and you're going to feel like a queen, king or queen. There's going to be a regalness to it. You're really feeling like you're headed towards that sense of value and self-worth, either in terms of your material possessions, but I really feel here like those material possessions are interconnected with your emotional well-being. This isn't just like a quick scheme or grab. This is like a bigger picture thing you've been seeing, hoping, and probably been trying for some time, and it's coming together. All the pieces of the puzzle are starting to to come together. Yeah, wow, that's this is strong. I think there's something really big coming here, and it might be coming in all sorts of different ways. I'm sure through your work and your efforts, any kind of growth, whether that for you is, education, investment, entrepreneurship, even, developing your interpersonal relationships differently, yeah, there's there is growth coming. That growth is leading to the kind of abundance you've always hoped for. And if it's not here there yet, or you're feeling frustrated and you don't see it anywhere in the future, Spirit is telling you, like, this is in really such a strong sense of, like, luck is on your side. Everything's coming for you. Everything is unfolding the way it should be in terms of your material possessions. And if this is not something you've been thinking about and you pick this pile, it might also be telling you that you should focus on some of the material aspects of your life. And it is through focusing on the material aspects of your life that you're going to find abundance in all other areas of your life. Meaning sometimes we can, neglect, work and these types of things, some of the more mundane things, because we're thinking about more ethereal things. So it could be that as well, that there's a merit in looking into those, like integrating your spiritual side with your material side. Okay, so that was pile 2. So we're going to move on to pile 3. Oh, these are like interesting combinations. Okay, so pile 3 is the tumbled river rock, polished rather. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Okay. So we have okay. Huh. Okay, so this is slightly, let me tune into the energies a little bit here. So this, for those of you who picked pile 3, this is a message from Spirit about your 11th house, which this card has: the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So yeah, often connected with friends, social networks, your social circle, which has probably been different for a lot of people during this past year. But yeah, like the granting of wishes as well is something associated with the 11th house. Sometimes the outcomes of the 10th house are related to the 11th house. The part of your personality that's engaged in this issue from this message for Spirit is Saturn. So the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom in this deck. So it's responsibility, hard work. Okay, so I'm just just thinking to myself, discipline. Yeah. See similar energy here with the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, student. Yeah, so there's things that are being learned. Okay, so let's see. Let's tune into the cards. So the 11th house, friends, social circles, dreams you want to come true, like wishing on a star, like twinkle twinkle little star. And that's almost actually, oh, that's funny, I didn't think of that. That's actually kind of like the picture. The person looking out the window. So there, I feel there's like a couple of different messages for pile 3. One is that you could find at this point in your life, or coming forth, that you're going to have to put a little bit more effort into your friends and social circles, and in maintaining them or growing them or navigating some issues that exist with them, or maybe in how they've manifested during this past year. You will have to put an effort in a smart way. You'll have to think with your head and your heart. You shouldn't try to, like, it's the Spirit is saying, don't get distracted by other things. Know what the focus is, what you're trying, what it is that you're interested in the 11th house, in terms of what you're trying to find some alignment with when it comes to your friends and social circles. Don't get overwhelmed by choices and options. Through hard work, effort, and discipline, the choices are going to become clear. be a student, pay attention, learn, don't try to necessarily just assume you have all the answers. Pay attention, here we have gain wisdom, and here as a student we have, devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So you need to be open to learning something, putting effort in to have success in the issues of the 11th house. Also, in terms of the wish aspect, granting wishes and dreams, perhaps you're on the path for that, or you've been wanting it and you've been wondering what's happening or how to get there, or you don't know how, or I don't know if you felt, I don't see a sense you're feeling dejected, but this is probably a message from Spirit saying that you have to put some effort and hard work into this. If you want your wishes granted, if you want your wishes granted, or achieved, not granted. Oh yeah, granted, yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to think about, these are kind of interesting energies here. And it, that as you put, there's going to be hard work involved. There's going to be, I feel like saying taskmaster. That you are entitled to your wishes and your dreams, the things you want, the highest of highest things you want and hope for. But you have to put the effort into. Things aren't going to magically appear. And that could even be through your social circle or your social networks. So it doesn't just have to be you working hard by yourself on your own. It could be that you're, leveraging your social circumstances, your friends, the network that supports you can help you achieve but help have those wishes, energy come towards you. But there is personal growth and lessons involved. You will have to go through lessons of learning to be more discerning when it comes to how you see choices in your heart space, as well as the way you put effort into things in a tangible, concrete way, and finding a way to align all the thoughts that might have self-doubt or sometimes make you wonder, what you're doing. You're going to have to pay attention to the details. You're going to have to observe, and then you're going to have to turn it into something that you can not just learn from, but apply that knowledge immediately into, not immediately, but apply that knowledge into that to be aligned with your wishes and your dreams. There's going to be personal growth here. So Spirit is saying a period of personal growth is coming, or you're in it. Don't doubt it. Don't wonder if it leads to some level of, potentially uncertainty. Just keep working hard, keep your focus, and you're going to see success in this area. Be practical. Don't get lost in your thoughts. Don't meander with your emotional self. And that might seem counterintuitive. I feel like it's possible that those of you who pick pile 3 might say, but I have this wish I want, which is not something that's concrete and tangible, something that doesn't align with the idea of hard work and discipline and responsibility. But it does. That's what it's saying. Find a way to be a student in whatever area that you have wishes in. And I think that the social circles and friends are involved here too. Also, if you've been having any challenges with your social circle, friends, these types of groups, remember, just you have the answers. Just pay attention and execute, make the improvements you need to make, and the things that you achieve will be long lasting. That's interesting, different than the other ones. So anyway, these are some messages from Spirit for these areas of our lives for now. Hopefully something here resonated with those of you who are watching. If any of the messages did resonate, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to check out times when we go live and we answer individual questions for people that using different cards and divination techniques. So take care. Make sure to remember that everything is always for your highest good. And allow Spirit and Universe to send you the messages that you need to hear, and accept them. And everything will unfold as it should. Okay. Thank you. Bye.